Some mothers do not choose the hard path. Looking back, they had no other way out. This story is not about strong will. It is not about sacrifice. It tells of a mother staying long enough. She stayed to understand her child. Some loves do not need a name. But you are never allowed to leave. If you watch this, you seek no answers. You just want to know someone is there. Someone else is surviving in silence like you. Not everyone realizes their pain immediately. Mothers only understand when silence lasts too long. Episode 1. I do not know the exact moment I understood. It was not the day doctors said, autism. It was a very normal afternoon. My child sat on the floor. He spun a toy wheel for 1 hour. I called him. He did not turn around. I touched his shoulder. He started and screamed loudly. In that moment, something stopped inside me. It was not pain. It was emptiness. The doctor said softly, "He will need more time." I nodded as if I understood. Driving home, I sat in the car long. Engine off, looking at my hands. I thought of a different life. Noisy school afternoons. Stories about friends. Things I thought were certain during pregnancy. The father left shortly after. He said he could not take the pressure. I do not blame him. I was not sure I could take it either. That night, my child did not sleep. Neither did I. I sat by the bed, hearing uneven breaths. For the first time, I felt lost. Some lives shrink every day. No one witnesses it. No one names it. But it continues. Episode 2. Life shrank very quickly after that. I stopped working full-time. No more sudden dates. No more long-term plans. My day starts with therapy. Ends with therapy. In between are emotional meltdowns. Screaming, breaking things. Withdrawing into a corner. Sometimes I feel like I disappeared. No one calls my name anymore. Just, that child's mother. Friends call less often. They do not know what to say. I do not know how to tell them. Telling sounds like complaining. Staying silent feels lonely. Some nights, I lock the bathroom door. I sit on the floor. Not crying, just breathing. Counting every breath. I asked, what if I left that day? Would my child be okay? That question scared me. But the next morning, he looked at me. Just for a second. He put his hand on my shirt. I knew, I am still here. People call it resilient. But those inside know there is no retreat. Episode 3. I am not a resilient person. I just have no way back. There is very small progress. He said my name after 3 years. Just one word. I stood still for seconds. Scared I heard it wrong. People ask, do you have hope? I do not answer immediately. Hope is a beautiful word. But it also causes pain. I do not dare hope big. I learn to stay day by day. Some days I feel inferior to everyone. Other mothers talk about the future. I just want today to pass peacefully. Staying is not a grand sacrifice. It is a form of quiet loyalty. Loyal to a child who came imperfectly. Loyal to myself for choosing to stay. I do not know how far he goes. But I know one thing clearly. In this world, one place accepts him fully. That is where I stand. Sometimes love is not warm. It is the thing keeping you upright. When everything else lets go. Episode 4. One stage. I feared the morning. Not because of fatigue. But because everything starts over again. He grew bigger. Meltdowns grew stronger. He hit his head against the wall. He bit my hand until it bled. Not because he hated me. He just could not express himself. We went to many therapy centers. One said, lower your expectations. Another looked quickly and moved the file. Money ran out. I sold the car. Sold things kept for the future. I calculated long before buying milk. Nights lying next to him. I wondered, if I am gone, who will understand him? That thought made me cold. Not fear of death. Fear of him being left alone. In a world demanding him to be normal. One afternoon, he had a meltdown at the supermarket. People stared. Some walked away. Others shook their heads. I carried him out, hands shaking. My back was soaked with sweat. I sat there a long time. For the first time, I thought of leaving. Not leaving him, leaving myself. Not everyone who stays finds hope. But some stay long enough to never abandon. Episode 5. I do not know what kept me here. No miracles, no big turning points. Just one morning, he pulled my hand. He did not speak. He just held it very tight. I started changing my life. No more trying to fix him. I learned to walk slowly with him. We have small rituals. Drinking water at the same time. Walking the same path. Sitting still for 5 minutes every night. He started looking at me longer. Not always. But enough to know he is there. People still ask about the future. I think about it, but stay silent. The future is no longer big milestones. It is eating a meal alone. Dressing himself. Staying calm in a room. Some days are very lonely. No one to tell, no one understands. But staying all these years, I grew too. I learned to live with imperfection. I do not hate it anymore. I do not know his destination. But he will not survive alone too early. I stay not because I am strong. I stay because no one else will. Perhaps that is all I can do. I will do it until the end. I stay because no one else will stand here.